Hi, this is Tim with Team Barbecue. This is a Greek style chicken that I'm doing at home today. It's not competition quality work. This is something I do for friends and family and just for us here at home. I split them down the breast part of the bird, rub it down with virgin olive oil and a Greek style seasoning I find in the grocery store that I'm sure is available, across the country. I split mine down, as I said, down the breast and not down the spine or the backbone. That's just a thing I started doing when I, do these whole chickens. You can do it probably either way. It doesn't make any difference. Be careful not to pierce the skin because that holds in the moisture. Because I cook them skin side down the whole time. I don't flip them. I don't move around. I don't even look at them while they're cooking. But if you keep the skin intact, it'll help hold moisture into the meat, and it kind of stews in its own juices, if you would, borrow that phrase. And they come out really good. They have a good color to them. I'm going to be cooking them today on my 18.5-inch WSM, and there's not going to be, as I said, I won't be looking at them while they're cooking. Just put them on there, manage the temperature and let them go. But they come out really well for, if you're feeding some friends that are coming over to watch a ball game or whatever. Leftovers that you might have work real well for fajitas or chicken salad, or even I found chicken and dumplings. You just pull the extra meat off, freeze it, and use it later. It works really, really well. Here's my WSM. I've got it preheating on the dial thermometer. You'll see here in just a minute. It's set up at 250, but I'm running it off my Guru system today. The dial thermometer, since it's up in the top of the dome, is going to be running just a little bit higher. The Guru is set, as you'll see, at 240. Now, I found at first when you put this on that the dial thermometer may be running 8 to 10 degrees higher than the Guru, but at some reason, after it runs an hour or so, they seem to catch up with each other and it evens out. Here's going to putting the chickens on. Like I said, I'm only doing two today, so one on the bottom, one on the top, and just again put them skin side down. I just kind of aim them in the center on this type design cooker. A good friend of mine, Garland, cooks with Big GQ cooking team out of South Carolina. He told me, said, put the stuff on there, close it up, and leave it alone. No peeking. And I found that works real well. These cookers are excellent. If you've never cooked on them, they'll give you some of the best barbecue you've ever had. I'm showing here where I'm putting the pit probe. I got it clipped to the bottom of the top rack. I got it moved not all the way to the edge, but you don't want it directly under the meat either. I'm cooking today with the Stubbs briquette charcoal and applewood chunks for the smoke that you see coming out of there. And they'll give me kind of a light golden color when I get done. Here's the cooker after 3 hours. This is the first time I've opened it, so you're seeing what I'm seeing. It's the first time I've looked at them. You see this color. The applewood didn't over smoke it. You'll see here in a little bit when I flip them over and put them in the pan that it's a good golden color. I'm double checking my temperatures with the thermopin. At my target where I have my pit probe when it's cooking is in the breast meat. I shoot for 170 degrees. Dark meat, that's going to give you 180 or so in the dark meat, and that's what I'm double checking here. And these are done. You can see all the juice that's been maintained in the bird, just by kind of creates a bowl. Here's the birds. When I put them in the pan, flip them over, you see this beautiful golden color that come off of the Greek rub and the applewood smoke. They're not over blackened because one reason there's no sugar in this, but also, I wasn't cooking with a heavy wood like an oak or a hickory or something like that. You can see this beautiful color. It's just a little bit crunchy. Now here's what happens when you start cutting it up and you forget to do your video before you finish making your cuts and you start nibbling. They get eat up a little bit. But they come out just right, just like I wanted them. I I'll show you here in a minute where I squeeze the this breast meat on this piece of meat that you're looking at here in the front. It's very juicy. Everything came out just right. You can see this is the juice within the white meat, and it's not dried out. It just pulls loose from the bone. It's a great, again, a great flavor profile for serving friends or family. The dark meat was just right. I mean, again, it was all juicy, and as you can see by that empty bone that I had up there. But again, this isn't a comp thing. You don't have the bite through skin that's all the rage now in competition barbecue. But it's great for friends and family. They're gonna love it. They're gonna think you're the greatest thing. This really isn't done for the seasoned competition cooks, because all this. Hopefully this will help some of y'all that are looking for some recipes to cook chicken.